Hello everyone and welcome back to Mentos Plays Volgarr the Viking's Path of the Valkyrie. Uh, Obviously because of my camera placement you can't actually see it right now, but I did have the best run through of Worlds 1 through 4 I have ever had. I died twice unfortunately due to horrible jumps on level 4 that ended up with me landing in the lava. But other than that, I missed probably like 2 chests on level 3 and didn't take any damage other than that. So besides those 2 lava deaths, I have literally not taken a hit on this run. So that's pretty good. I'll give it to myself for that. I think maybe the hype about getting into the Dark Souls 2 beta has kind of empowered me. Now, I do need to remember that apparently you can roll through these guys, which is real good to know, because they were giving me a real problem yesterday, if you remember. Get our flame sword and then roll. Okay, didn't need to, but good to do anyway. Got birds. Just gonna roll to make sure. And we'll head down here. This is the farthest we've made it on this stage thus far, as pitiful as that is. But I'm doing pretty well in general on these runs, I think. I just practiced the non-Valkyrie level 5 yesterday, so I do remember the boss pattern pretty well as remember the enemies pretty well. Like this guy, we want to do that, and then he's going to stab downwards at the earth, and then we are going to slice him a couple times. He'll do his charge attack, which I messed up on slightly, but we still killed him because Flame Sword is awesome. Now we need to watch out for this guy. Easy enough to handle though. So yeah, this is a real good run. We got 12 lives to mess with to try to make it through level 5 here. Now 13. And we are doing pretty well for ourselves in general. So we will hopefully be doing well here. But yeah, I actually did get into the Dark Souls 2 beta for this weekend, so I know what I'm going to be doing for a couple hours during my night. The game that actually kind of made me remember how good highly difficult games could be, which is part of the reason I was so hyped for Volgarr when it released. And now I get to play the sequel a little bit for a little while early, and I'm quite excited by that fact. Okay, thank you, Norden, as always making an appearance. I appreciate it. Now this I think I need to, yes, do a double jump like so to get over. There is a chain up here that I don't know if I can possibly reach. Don't think I can. I'm guessing that that's a way to go otherwise. Oh, that jerk just hit me. I knew that was going to happen too, and I wasn't prepared for it. Oh crap. I did not expect that one, I won't lie about that. So now I've got to kind of do real good against this guy. Ooh, we made it to the checkpoint. Awesome. I still don't know how to get to that chest that I mentioned, but at least we made it to the checkpoint. That was close. Okay, this is going to be rough. We're going to have to go at the perfect time. As soon as this stops blowing, we're going to run. And we're just going to kind of hang out here and not jump until this turns off, for safety's sake. Oh god. There we go. Now if we can get another chest, we can get our good shield back, which will be hugely helpful on this world. Oh god. They have gotten a lot trickier with these little fans here. I had a feeling that might be the Mjolnir for this level right there, but it was not. These do not appear to turn off. So how am I going to get that chest? Ah, like that. If I just stand right on the bottom of the platform, it doesn't blow me upwards at all. Excellent. Good to know. So we got another one blowing against us. We got one of these dudes. Oops. I messed that up. This is gonna be real. Oh yeah, I knew I was dead as soon as I messed up that strike there. Take that guy out while he's unaware. Wait, go. Kill off all three of these guys and then just hold ourselves back from the spikes. Same thing here, we're just gonna hold ourselves from going on the spikes for now. Oops. No! I refuse to be blown onto the spikes! And we gotta be careful here. Good. Oh, almost made it anyway, even though I messed up that jump. Okay, I don't know why my window just lost focus that time, but oh well. It happens. Oops. I really want to get that chest, because I really want to get the, Oh god! I did not think that through when I decided to just hang out on top of this wind tunnel to get up here. That was real stupid. That's gonna hurt us. That's gonna hurt us quite a bit. Oops. Okay, I did this perfectly the first time. Now I just can't get it. Come on. Let me land. Oh, didn't have another jump. I don't want to waste too much time. God damn it. Oh, that's what I get for being a bit overeager there. Just gonna check out up here to make sure that there wasn't anything special there. Finding the Mjolnirs has become a huge part of my strategy in this game. During my initial run-through, I barely even recognized that they existed outside of level 1, but since then I have been a lot more active in terms of... Oh, god damn it. It's okay though, we still got 10 lives left. It's the good thing about having such a good run leading up to this. So I really don't have to wait till that wind tunnel stops. I just need to make sure that I'm walking right when it's going off. There we go. Now let's not mess this one up, shall we? Almost did anyway, in a completely different way. Oh, I jumped just a little bit too soon. No! I refuse to die so stupidly again. There we go. Finally made that jump work. Took me long enough, huh? You know, I actually wonder if there is a... it's gonna be too hard to check that. I didn't think that through. I am very lucky that I didn't die right there. Now, I won't lie, I'm not entirely sure that I can beat this next boss without any kind of upgrades. So, this could be a bit harrowing if we get to the boss on this run. But if we do, then we are that much closer to... Oops. Then we are that much closer to, Now, how am I going to do this? This guy is in a real bad spot. Oh, I thought that might happen. dead though. Now... oh god. I just lost so much progress, but I think I know what to do there now. So this should be okay for us. You're going to try to get a shield back, because I am the world's worst man at this level. Oops. Well, messed up slightly again, but I've definitely found out the pattern here that I need to work on. So what I need to do is, if I can get back up there, what I need to do is come up here, grab onto this chain. Now I need to jump, double jump, and throw a spear right into that wall there, which will cause me to fall all the way to the ground again, unfortunately. But if all goes well, now we can go up the other route, which is going to allow us to toss that spear right here, jump, down, stab. Oh, I messed it up. Maybe I don't need to toss that. Maybe I just need to do a little bit better platforming right here. Like so. Oh, not quite. And I know this is how I have to do it. It's just a matter of making it work. I want to make it work now because obviously not having a shield is a major problem to me. That worked out real well though once I got it. Ooh, I almost jumped right onto the spikes. And so instead, I just let myself fall down and have to reclimb. But we know how to get that now, so next run, assuming there is a next run, will be much easier. I'm guessing that we're getting pretty close to the boss, honestly. This is a royal pain to have this guy here. I wonder if I can just kind of run away. Run away! Oh god. I did not run away effectively. So I missed the chest up there. Oh god, Birdman can follow me down here. Please, no! I think I have evaded Mr. Birdman. And then I got killed by this little dude, of all things. We're making it pretty far in the level though, so, you know, what, probably 15 minutes total in of playing this level and we've already made it that far. I'll take that. I'm just gonna wait for this wind tunnel to go off here. We know what we're doing now. We should be able to take less damage and get more chests easier. So we just need to remember the pattern. It's like this one. We're gonna jump. It's gonna turn off. I may have wasted... Oh, I jumped too high again. Really? That was horrible. Damn it. I can't make that jump happen just naturally. Like, it would be so much nicer if I could just make that jump work. Yep, that happened. I jumped into the wind tunnel too early. Okay, so we're down to 8 lives. We have lost, what, 4 or 5 now? Which, in all honesty, is not that bad. For a first time getting through this area, not bad at all. I think once I am adept at this area... Oh god! I jumped too soon! Screw you! Okay, onwards we go, yet again. We're going to wait here. Jump. Now, we don't want to jump too soon. Good. Same thing here, but that one's just turning on, so let's go. There we go, I made that jump work that time. It's all a matter of angle. I'm still curious if that's where a Mjolnir is down there, but it's going to be way too hard to check that. Oh, that was high. Excellent. Just hold on to this shield until the next chest, which is right down here. I almost let myself get blown up into those spikes, which would have been real dumb. Now we're back at this area, which we know how to handle now. Oh, we do have to deal with Mr. Red Birdman again, which is never all that fun. Especially in a confined area like the one we have here. Like, those guys aren't that bad when you have a lot of area to work with. But when you're working on a small, limited area space where you can't run away from their charge attack all that effectively, they're much harder. I think I know what my strategy is going to be for this time. And it should work out pretty well, actually, if I'm doing it right. Damn it! I am the world's worst at throwing the spear. Wait for the wind to stop so we don't get blown into spikes. There we go. Now we want to jump, jump, too close. Jump, jump, perfect. We do need to redo some of this stuff, but the spear is laid, so we can in fact get to our upgrade, which hopefully will be a helmet. So I want to go up here. Want to do my usual spear throwing. And he's gonna drop, we're gonna drop down here. Oh, I messed it up. But that worked anyway, because he's still flying in the air now. This guy is actually one of the easier Red Birdmen now that I know a little bit of a trick to him. Good, we got him. Now we go up here. We need to make this jump count. We did not make this jump count. But it's not a big concern because we didn't lose all that much distance. Still did not make it count. These jumps are getting tricky. These jumps are getting very, very tricky. See, I keep hitting the wall just a little bit and losing too much momentum to make it all the way across. I think I need to jump from a little bit farther back on the platform. Oh, that time I just jumped again too soon or we would have had it. But yeah, that's the solution, is I'm jumping too far ahead on the platform. And so it is not giving me enough lift. Now I just need to make this other jump work. Oh, god damn it. Well, at least we got a shield back, but we kind of lost ourselves there. Which is not good for business. Ooh, I can't believe I just made that work. We're just gonna fight this guy this time. It's much safer that way, I think. We were kind of harrowingly running from him last time. Good, we got it. We took one hit to our shield, that's not a big deal. I did not realize the wind affected my spears. That is good to know. How does one get across here? Going to need to jump, spear, double jump. Oh, that didn't work. It's the right idea, it just was not executed properly. Killing that guy is easy. This is going to troll us a bit. I have no way to get up top there. I would love to, but... Once again, I do not know if I can really beat the boss if I have that in my skill set without any kind of protection. But I do know his patterns well enough where it should be possible at least. Oh god. No! This level is very difficult. This level is very, very difficult. And I'm making progress through it relatively steadily as a whole, but it's rough. It is not an easy place to be. And for World 5 of the hard path, I would expect no less. And save a little bit of time there by not waiting. Now here we just need to wait to jump until it's a good time. Perfect. Same thing there. Excellent. No. Thank you. We got our helmet. That's the first time in quite some time. And then I fell to the ground. Because I am the world's worst man. Now I messed up my jump trying too hard to make it like I need to make it to get the item. Why did I not have an extra jump there? No! There was no way to get out of the wind tunnel. That was real close. Okay, that is not where the Mjolnir is on this level. So that's a lesson learned. This guy should be much easier now that we have a shield that can block him. Oh my god, seriously, I just walked into him because the air turned off at a bad time. That was real close. Playing with fire here. Now let's run up here, where we can jump across. We're going to do the same thing we did last time, except maybe I can invoke my bird strategy a little bit better. So we did fall all the way down. I don't know if there's a way to really avoid that, quite frankly. Oop. And there I jumped a little bit too soon. Things aren't going bad for us this run. They aren't going great, mind you. I've taken some stupid damage, but I'm getting better, clearly. Oops, yeah, I don't need to go over here right now. I wanted to go up to this third level. We are going to jump here, hit him with a spear. Now we're going to stand right on the edge here. He is going to come over to attack us. We're going to attack him once. Oh, I forgot to walk down a second level. I'm stupid. I think I'm putting too much emphasis on how difficult those guys can be, and it's costing me. I almost landed on the spikes. Oh my god! So troll. So very troll way to die. We've lost about half our lives now. We're down to 6. We are going to do our best to make it through this level in this video. I think we can do it. Quite frankly, I think we're pretty close to where the boss room is, and once we get there, it should not be difficult. I mean, if I don't have any upgrades, it might be a little bit tough, but not horribly hard. Messed up the jump slightly, but in the way that is much better. Was kind of having my hands off the controls there for a second. There we go. Perfect timing. Missed that. As long as that's blowing a little bit, you aren't going to hit the spikes, essentially. God, that jump is difficult to make. That was really close. Not quite there. Perfect. Get our helmet. Let's hang on to it this time. We won't be stupid and take any risks. Good. We're almost to the point of getting a flame sword, which would make Mr. Redman incredibly simple. Excellent. I should really be focusing a bit more on finding the Mjolnir, Is it in this wall over here? No, it is not. So if I could find that, it would make things much simpler. It has become a hallmark of my ability to get through levels to look for those. So now we don't really need this chest, but I'm still going to go for it because it is good to have a chance of getting more lives in the event that we make it to World 6 on this video. Because who knows what we're in store for there. So we are going to work our way back up here, take care of Red Bird, get that chest as per usual. Oops, I stood up too soon. No! No, 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 no! I still took him out in one cycle, but I messed that up quite severely. Excellent, that was a perfect jump. Now, there is that one chest that I don't know how to get to coming up after this Birdman fight. That went really good. Quite frankly, I am mildly impressed with myself for how quick I killed that guy. I am getting significantly better. Now, I mean, I know how to get over here, but... Oh wait, I just managed to... Ah! That makes things much easier. You can throw the spear at the wall when the wind is active to make it... what am I looking for here? To make it drop down from the wind, and then you just have to jump onto the spear you've already thrown, which is much, much simpler. Oh, no. That thing is the thing that did me in. Well, not did me in, but cost me my health. That was a rather harrowing corridor. What is this going to bring us? This is the boss. Okay. We have a chance here. We have a chance. So first thing he's going to do is he's going to swing overhead like the Birdman does. Then he's going to go, oh god. Left, then right, then center. The center one is the hardest one to dodge and still hit him, honestly. Now he's going to go do that again. We can get in one hit. Is he going to go left or right? He's going left. So we can come up here and get some hits in on him. Before he gets to the point where he would have hit me. I really wish this air tunnel would turn off. Now right. Left. Center. And then another overhead swipe. Oh my god, no! I jumped into him. We had it. He probably would have died in his next cycle, and we had it, and I messed it up. Okay. We know how to get to the boss. We know how to handle everything. We just need to get there with good equipment, and we will have absolutely no problems not only beating the boss, but getting to level 6 on this video with a few lives left at least, so we can start exploring what that's like. Jump, double jump, excellent. Good. Not quite there. You've got some mild control while you're in the air over these things. Not very much, but a little bit. Come on, thank you. So, what I try to do is if I mess up this initial jump, I try to kind of align myself with and make myself fall slightly to the right, because that allows me to get back onto that platform. We want to get the helmet here though, not just because if I mess up it gives me an extra hit while still holding on to my shield, but also because it is good. but also because that means that we can get the flame sword at the next upgrade if we are lucky enough to make that happen without taking any hits. He's going to go high again. It's going low. Kill him. Excellent. Drop down. That just turned off, so we have more than enough time to slide through there, get our fire sword. Excellent. Come up here. Toss a spear. Good, 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 good. Take that guy out the easy way. So now we take that fall because it means we can get that chest, which I know is just going to be treasure, but it encourages our chances of getting an extra life later. I'm not sure if there are enough chests left after this to where I would get an extra life, but we can do our best at it. Now we need to take on Birdman. We want to duck underneath him, jump and hit him as much as possible before he does his downward stabbing. Oh, god damn it. Oh dear lord, I have messed up so much. I am almost tempted to just kill myself right here, but I think we can handle it anyway, and so I will not. Also because we're running kind of low on lives, and I would like to beat this level on this video. So I don't think it's a wise decision at all to kill myself. I think I can handle this. I've got Volgarr confidence. I may not be showing it right now, but I got it. Good, good, I've got this down. Perfect. I shouldn't have thrown that spear while the wind was blowing, but we got out of here just fine anyway. Take that guy out. Take this one out. Nope, he was too far gone. Let's toss another spear there just to make sure it's as low as it can be. And good, we're going to get our hammer shield back here. Oh, damn it. Confidence is killing me right now. Death by confidence. And yes, I do think that we are going to die on this run, because I don't even have a helmet, because I don't even have a shield right now, not even a wooden shield. Nope, that was just me being stupid. I know I should have ducked there. Okay, 4 lives left. We can do this. We can do this. Wait for the wind tunnel. Couldn't quite make it up on the platform in time. Good. Jump in here. Jump. Oh dear lord, I did it again. I am so tired of dying because of my own mistakes. Not even mistakes against like how I fight enemies, but mistakes against how I jump. It's how I died twice in World 4 on this run. It's how a lot of my damage has come from on this level. Let's go. Come on, I need to get this chest. So close! Why, game? Why do you hate me so? I mean, honestly, at this point, there's a part of me that just kind of considers killing myself because we have taken so much damage already. By so much damage, I mean one hit that cost us our shield. But at the same time, we're running low on lives. And I don't really have time to do another run in this video without making it extraordinarily long. Oh, come on. It's not that hard to land. I've done it several times already. What is my problem? Too low. Too low. Too low again. Come on, just once. For old time's sake, game. Let me just make this jump perfectly. Or let me pull that off, whichever you prefer. Oh. Well, that was not on purpose, I swear, but it's something that happened, so I guess we got 3 lives left now. Just gonna wait here. Wind turns off, we jump. Kill, we jump. Throw a spear. Good. I still have no idea where the Mjolnirs are on this level. Which is part of the oh my dear lord! Every time! We're gonna die. We're gonna lose all our lives, and we know exactly how to get to the boss. Because I keep messing up jumps. Of all the reasons I could die, that is the one I am least willing to accept. Like, at least with enemies, it's, you know, I'm fighting against them and I mess up my pattern recognition or something. With jumps, it is just literally me making the same mistake over and over again. Dear Lord! Well, here we go for this song and dance again. Let's try to make this happen. Nope. Nope, didn't happen. Got it that way at least, but we only have a wooden shield right now, which is a big problem, mind you. So now we have to deal with this guy in the wind tunnel without getting hit. Again. Which worked out for us, surprisingly. Come down here, we'll get our hammer shield. Really wish I knew where the Mjolnir was on this level. It's driving me nuts not knowing. It tends to be... Well, I guess there isn't really any direct tendency to where in the level it tends to be. You know, a lot of levels I've found it on... A lot of the levels I have found it near the beginning of the level. But some are more midway, some are closer to the end. It is definitely a tricky thing to try to keep track of where it'll be. It's not against this wall, is it? Okay, good. I was really too far. I was really too close to hit that with a spear. Wow. I did not think that was the case when I threw the hat. There we go. And we managed to prevent ourselves from having to climb all the way back up. Just most of the way. So now Mr. Red Birdman should be simple enough to take out. Good. That actually worked out better than I expected it to. I kind of meant to just jump over his head. Instead I killed him. Not quite there. Jumped a little bit too far forward on the platform. We cleared the spikes by quite a bit. There we go. Helmet gathered. Now, let's go about getting our flaming sword back. We're at a good point in the level for this. Duck underneath him. Jump up and throw at least a spear at him. We want him to fall down by the wind here, so that when he does this, we can jump over easily. And good, he's dead. Now we're just going to wait for this wind to go. Thank you. Whoop. Jump too soon. Oops. Thank you for letting me make that jump. I would have been rather worried if I had not. Kill that dude. We're gonna wait till this goes off again so we don't actually accidentally get blown onto the spikes. Good. Good. We're almost at the exit. We just need to survive this hell corridor here. Oh, even crouching doesn't get you under those. Okay. Okay, lesson learned, game. Well, we still might have enough to beat the boss. We were rather close with this last time. And I do think I have a decent chance in handling him. Right. Left. Center. Oh dear lord. It's going left. Come on, get me up there. You get at least a few hits in here. No! Here goes our last life, because I am the world's worst Volgarr player. I cannot believe that I have not beaten this level in that many lives, having been to the boss twice. We will get this time. We got this under control. Okay, messed up the jump. Better than getting hit by the spikes. It's always better to aim low than to aim high in that situation. Lesson learned. Oh, just too high. Just barely managed to miss pulling it off that way. No, just out of curiosity, there are no hidden walls over here, right? Okay. Not quite. Need to have momentum, and then... Nope. This is one of the hardest jumps in the game, I think. Yay! It didn't take me nearly as long that time. So now, don't take a hit against this dude. Good. Wait till that turns off so we don't take damage. Let's get our fire sword. And up here to this lovely area that takes me so long every time. But we are making good progress this run. We just need to hang on to our equipment. If we can hang on and not get hit, we will beat the boss easily. And everyone will be happy. Except for me, who doesn't get a chance to see World 6 very much, because I died so many times on this. Wow, that guy died really fast. Huzzah, flame sword. Get a gobble. I was really hoping that would be an extra life, but maybe we can make it to the next chest and get one. Like I said, I'm not really sure if I will get one from the next chest, but maybe. We can cross our fingers. That worked out real well. Need to wait and toss this now. Oh dear lord, seriously? Seriously? Did that just happen? I didn't make that jump for the first time since I found out how to do it. I did not make that jump. I am really disappointed right now. We should have had maybe an extra life as well as... the flame sword for this boss fight, but here we go, final showdown of the video. Obviously I'm going to work on the same setup that I've done before, where if I do beat the boss on the, and if I don't beat the boss on this run, I will practice off camera on this level, and we will come back for another late game run later on. Oh god, he went right that time. No! Oh dear lord. I don't know why I went that direction. I really don't. Regardless, we pretty much beat World 5. Just a couple of stupid jumping mistakes by me is pretty much the only reason why we didn't beat it on that video. So yeah, I'll continue to practice this off camera. We will be back with World 6 on the next video, at which point we're going to run into an interesting conundrum, because if I do a full run beforehand, as I have been doing to build up lives, and then we get to World 7, we run into the situation of, if I beat it, we get ending A, but we didn't have a whole run, which I would like to record a whole run. But at the same time, until I'm positive that I can beat World 7, I don't want to spend the time on a video running through every level before it, having it take me, an hour on its own right to get through, and then not making it through it. So let me know in the comments if you think that I should, after I beat World 6, focus on doing videos where I start out at level 1 and then try to beat World 7 when I get there, or if I should just do what I've been doing, and then after beating World 7 and being confident with it, going back and recording a video of a complete run through. Let me know in the comments, and yeah, for now this episode will end. I will call this pretty much a success. Like I said, a couple of jumping errors was all that kept us from beating the level in this run. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next episode, where we will be going up against World 6. Which I hear some interesting things about when it comes to Path of the Valkyrie, so we will see what happens. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Later, everyone.